Boss for every boss, done for every done. Ever militant.
What you go on, people? Big up on yourself, love and respect. Today is my Earth Strong, you don't know. And today are new rules, you don't know. Trelani, active one night time them, so you know say me have to drop a video, I have to drop a flag. And you know say the topic have to be about Alkaline one way or another, because today are new rules, you see me? So big up to all our Vendetta fans, then big up to all our people and we support the channel. You don't know say the captain of the Vulture squad, and we got to do some vulturing today, cause the Vulture have to get active one night time them, you see me people? Yeah man, mad thing people. You know, so whole heap of people, boy, the Cliff Hughes interview with Alkaline, so controversial, everybody attack. Tongues wagging left, right, center, everybody have opinion. And the first interview when me ever see, the first historic, me know so I don't realize it, you know. At the first interview where other interviewers are critiquing, me can't believe say on stage a critique interview. I have never heard on stage, I have never seen on stage critique an interview. I have never seen the observer critique an interview. I am like, wow. Everybody gotta get in, huh? One way or another, huh? Gotta get in, huh? So, Alkaline, boy, oh boy. So much. So, we have Frais and him co-host. Boy, them attack. Also, we have Rice, cause Rice must discover the fixed interview in which Alkaline had spoke about Brata. So, we are gonna react to that because Rice seems a bit shocked. Like, him just find out them thing, yeah. I'm like, okay. New to it, no say 40.
Yeah.
Things, yeah.
Like when Cliff used to tell us some corruption are going on, you want to hear him say. You know what I say in a politics.
True.
I think Alka and his team did this to play upon the whole Ian Boyne and he can't come from ER to have a good on profile and all that. But the interview was boring. To be honest, I watched the interview and I feel like him, what the kids them call it this year? Aura?
There was no aura.
Yeah, he lost it.
There's no aura.
It just come off corny to me. I never lie. You know, it's just like
it's
the in and out twanging.
It's so
What
I was gonna say.
Wow, my God, Frais. Tell us how you feel. Tell us how you really feel, Frais. Where I say no aura. Him lost it. Interview was boring. The look of twanging thing, my thing, you don't feel none of that. Okay. I mean, it's your opinion. How you like your taste. Me not fight you upon that, brother. You see me I say? At the end of the day, a night, you know, people. So that go on pan what I go on. The man them talk how them feel. I don't agree with them, but me overs what them say. Me fully understand. Being a fan, being a stand no means so we don't know what go on and we don't understand, we don't overstand, we not stupid. We see where people attack, we understand the gestures, we understand the quirkiness, we understand how we come off awkward and stuff like that. However, me understand say Alkaline. Me know say I saw him tan. You see me? Me know say I saw him go to work. Mad thing. You see me? So when them hear them thing, they're like, oh, what go on here so? We been known this. If you're a hardcore Alkaline fan, then you know say I saw Alkaline go and I saw him talk. You see me? I know not new. When I break it down to the nitty-gritty, get to the crux of it, I am not surprised with Frais, the fakes, none of that. Are the authentic or so-called authentic Alkaline fans them, I am disappointed in. Because when I break it down as me saying, people, Gaza fans are gonna say what Gaza fans are gonna say. It no matter what Alkaline do, him can't do nothing good for them. He cannot, bro, the man do the England interview, them say too short, that's like a snippet, a preview. Him do that one of them say long and boring. You cannot please these people because what they want him to talk about, he's not gonna talk about. And we know that already because the answer to everything upon him left hand. You see me? Time of the master. You know what I say? A fool is the last to know, but then again, them not realize what go on yet. So if you never know, I guess you're just a fool.
What I was gonna say is, free plug, but big up ER because it's funny. It's a Cliff Hughes get an interview, and let me tell you why. From Anthony go say the man is inaccessible because it's Anthony say it. It's not. No, it's not. Or the publicist or his manager or whoever came out and said this is some ploy to put artists against each other. I don't know if you did hear that. But
that's when the promoter on the interview.
Right. And Anthony did say, oh, you know, he's a bit inaccessible. And then it's just so funny say, no, you did the interview with Cliff Hughes. No, nobody's running down the interview. Like, at least I don't think anybody's running down the interview.
But we would take the interview.
We would take the interview. Don't get it twisted. No. Let's not do that. But
Bro, stop it. Don't do that someday. Obviously, this type of interview is not what Uno want, and no one would be running it down per se. But if Alkaline was gonna forward out and talk about Vybz Kartel and respond to Popcorn and talk about the this and the that, the fix and the on stage and the ER and respond to everything, if he was gonna speak on these things, everybody and their mama would have wondered, oh, you might talk about Frais, you might talk about Sunshine, you might talk about Movado, you might talk about this Jamie Ray. If he was to talk about those stuff, if he's going to talk about those stuff, everybody and their mother would have farm lying around the block, forget that they interviewed it. People would have cut off all them seed bag, forget that interview. They stop the cap, dog. Stop the cap. Obviously, if him now going to talk about the things, them, it's kind of like, neither here nor there. And that is it. That's the real truth behind it. Because a lot of these people want him to come and talk about the many aspects of his career. Starting from, beef with Tamale, Gage, Massacre, all the way up, bro. People want to hear about the many beef, the many drama, the many this, the many that. Them things that them want to hear about, and him not give them no info upon that. Him not give them not even a snippet for run with a smidget. Me know some people are talking about, I chew your fan, I chew this, I chew your stand, your groupie, Ray, you defend this, you defend that. No, dummy, none of that garbage, brother. Me I tell you reality. Me know what the people them want and what them now go get. So if you did expect that from Alkaline, then guess how you're in a problems. You're a fool, you're stupid. Because you should know by his persona, he was never gonna come talk about these things. From the last on-stage interview when the man say, yo, me feel like, yeah, make my interview about other man, other artists, brother. Me not come for talk about him not do interview because he's tired of people talking about other people and mix up and drama. The last Fix interview, the same thing. The man call out the Fix and I said to them, say, yo, you not ask me nothing about music, I be a drama. He literally confronted the Fix. He confronted on stage about the same thing. These are things where people now take into account. Him left certain things alone because guess what? When you do an interview, people are looking for snippets, things where them can run with viral moments. Yo, them are look for sell, clickbaits. You know that, go already. A business, we now fight it with overs, and he's not giving them the things they need to run with. So everybody are trying to get in the algorithm, be a part of this conversation, so they might talk about what it is not and what it could be if it was on their platform. And that's what JAII and them is doing. They're making content out of it. That is what people are doing. That's what I'm doing. Vulture that.
To me, bro, and my first reaction, because I watched it, my first reaction was like,
when the interview will start.
Yeah,
that was my thing. When the interview
I was like, yo, what?
It sound like when like me there, son, I guess come out with a reason normally till we start the interview. It just lackluster, and it's like me not find out about Alkaline. You know what I say? 1 minute him kind of contradict himself, like you don't Cliff Hughes, I gotta bring some labor right politics tonight, regardless. Like time come and choose Jamaica. And Alkaline say, oh, what the are you talking about? I don't know nothing about this. Cliff just say, yeah, they're on the ground. Then Alkaline say, yo, him there sometime, but him in a one tin car, me if him living in a one car or something. You know what I mean? It just did flat.
JAH no, JAH no. You say the man contradict himself. When he did not, bro, you can say something and it means something else. If you're a man we're supposed to be in tune, you're out of tune. Because I can't say watch on a dog, me there on a dog, but me not there. What me mean by that? Me there, like for example, right? Even though I'm in Jamaica, me not accessible in the street. You not see me in the street, me not depend every ends, me not every corner, you can't see me, even though me there. Says that me there, but me not there. You understand me? Me not in tune with the politics. Even though me there on the ground, me not mixing at the politics. You understand? Even though me there on the ground, me not in at the dancehall space. Me not da party at night time. You know, see me in a certain places. So even though me there, it's like me not there. So how you not understand? How is that a contradiction? You not have a brain for decipher that? The man I tell you say, yo, me there, you know, bro. But you are going more time, you not see me because I'm in a tint up dark car. You see me, I say, you not see me. Me might be on the street with you and you don't know because you can't see me. So me there, but me not there at the same time, dog, because you not see me. You see me, it's like a tree fall in the forest and no one is around to hear it. Did it make a sound? You don't know if you not did it. You understand me? You don't know. So the man can the right or so, and you don't know same there so. So it's like him not there at all. So the man I tell you say there are certain things him not in tune with, him not lock into, like politics. So it's like him not there at all. Him don't know nothing about that. And me there every day like, but me don't know nothing about that either. Me last tweet when Cliff Hughes asked the man about this and that, me I say, yo, me don't know nothing about no politics, bro. Me don't know what man I talk about.
The Vybz Kartel job just did.
Yeah, that like
It's boring. I'm not gonna lie.
It's one thing to go around the Vybz Kartel thing, but to say yo him not still lock up, like come on, bro.
Yeah,
I know you don't live under a rock like that. It's not that.
Yeah, you have to see Kartel. If you don't want to see Kartel, you have to see Kartel. But regardless, this is not a Gaza podcast. That's the fix. You understand? We need fixing. Look at them get the cheer. I never cheer over the broken
the broken arm.
Yeah, them just got them fix it. Big up to the fix.
Nah, go around it, people. I totally disagree with that. Cause the job at Kartel, I thought it was very clever, well executed too. Cause at the end of the day, it had me wondering: is this an old interview or a new interview? Because the way he said it and the fact that Cliff Hughes agreed with him, so isn't he locked up? Like, not wasn't he? It sounded like he said, isn't he locked up? And then Cliff Hughes say yes. So I'm like, what? Crazy right there, so people. Cause the man literally I say, isn't he locked up? Like, me don't know nothing about them man there, brother. So yeah, I say, oh, well, wait. Bro, stop it. When Kartel act like him don't know Alkaline, we all know say Kartel just a throw shade and throw jabs. Even though Kartel fully know about Alkaline, when him say, a good water. How comes your name? I say, oh, Kartel, well, you're right. Come on, dog. You must say the man them bias your F, yo, dog. The man them can do and say something some of the time. Why the extra scrutiny? When Kartel said what he said, like, you knew what it was, right? And you accepted it for what it was. So why you not accept what Alkaline say for what it is? So like, why you have to make something extra instead? Kartel throw a jab, Alka throw a jab. So what the problem? Jab for jab. You gotta say, well, you can't say no Kartel, because even if this and even if that, even if you live under rock. So even if Kartel was under rock, he knew about Alkaline, right? Even though he said, good water, big up my water, right? Bro, yo, no bias your sure.
No, missing up people, I say, yo, the dog should have forward at me, or the fix. But me, I'm going to be real, him should have forward at me. Here why? Just to make the thing controversial, isn't me? Because look, see the teacher go over the fix, and Alka go over Jeffrey. No, granted, I don't think Alkaline is a boring person. I just feel like him there now want space now where him just not care about music no more. Him not hungry no more. Him not try with new fans. I feel like him look on him catalog. Yes, him look say, yo, listen, I can't keep new rules at London, sell it out. I can't keep it at Toronto, sell it out. Wherever I bring new rules, Florida, him sell out and he's making money. Him probably rich as him not need no more new fans and him not try to compete no more.
Bull crap. There is some truth to what you're saying, but no, brother. Alka is fully competitive, brother. Fully competitive. You think say him not care about new fans? Lies, brother. The youth always care about making new fans. Always care about what he's doing. He just does it a total different way from what you're expecting. Cause when you really pre the levels, many artists have come before him and many come after and them gone, but he stays relevant. How does he stay relevant? What is he doing? He's different from the norm. He's different from everybody, bro. The man is the man himself. So you are say him to do it this way and that the way. Everybody else do it that way. They're not working, brother. The way them what una talk about now working on this man now do it the way what una expect him to do it and yet still he stays relevant. So you are say him now make no new fans. I've heard you said it before, but you're totally wrong because the young youths, them enough young youths right now I listen to Alkaline. Enough old people I listen to Alkaline. And over the years of me vlogging for Vendetta, I have converted many people into Vendetta fans and I know that for a fact. So when you are say like, oh him now get, cause you say him not get no new fans since about 2016. And I'm telling you, that's total garbage, brother. Total garbage. But you're uttering these things and I say like him not competitive, like him not this and him rich. Yes, him rich. But it no mean say him not care. It no mean say him not try build new fans and elevate him thing. Him just do it a total different way from the way you're perceiving it or the way you're expecting it. So when you see new rules here, new rules there and all of that, no, brother. The fans them a come up because them believe in the artist. Them believe in a way I do. You're overs, and I know a lot of y'all are trying to turn the fans against him, trying to deject the fans, make them feel like them need to stand against him and fight against him. So, you know, him do an interview, uno not like it, so now try rile up it fans, them are the fool fans, them the easy one, them little turncoat fool one, them for switch and start say, yo, I'm gonna rate the interview then this and that, fine. Uno rate the interview, fine. But at the end of the day, brother, what did you expect from Alkaline when you know or you're supposed to know his persona, which is non grata?
But I talked to an Alkaline fan today because I was like, all right, we need to get that perspective. Cause like, I mean, I rate the music, but I wouldn't say I'm a fan. Like that. You get me? Someone say, yo, I talk to somebody.
Was there ever a time you were a fan like that?
Of him?
Because I am.
Of him?
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of his music. I've never, like, the other stuff, like, I don't, like, when I say I'm a fan of somebody, I'm really a fan of their music, not necessarily the Antics, but there are people who are also fan of that and the Antics. Yeah. You get me? So,
What the? Yo, them man are different, brother. Them man, yo, dog, seriously, bro. Oh, only make them thing a slide. The man I say he's a fan of the music, right? He's a fan of Alkaline music, not a fan of his antics. So, what antics exactly? Over the past 10 years, what antics? What antics have this guy done? Are you talking about Brata in like 2015? Like, me just want to know. You're talking about 10 years ago, antics from when he first bust Black JAII? Like, you're talking before 2016. I'm trying to figure out what antics are you talking about. Because you should simply say you're a fan. And when you're a fan of the music, naturally. But you go to the stipulation of saying that, and the thing about it, you know, people, I see these things all the time. They love to go to the minute when it comes to Alkaline. They love to give the extra this and the extra that, the extra caveat, blah, 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 get to the crux of it. If you ask them if they're a fan of Vybz Kartel, them say yes. Him not gonna say, oh, I'm not a fan of Kartel Antics and this and that, you know, he's gonna say he's a fan of Vybz Kartel. But if you say you're a fan of Alkaline, I'm not a fan of his antics, I'm a fan of his music, like, bro, do you even listen to yourself? Do you listen to the gibberish, the garbage that's coming out of your mouth? But neither here nor there. The hypocrisy.
I was talking to her and she was saying to me, say, yo, like, she definitely don't like the interview, and she don't like that it was confused. She also said he could have gone around somebody, you know, a bit younger.
Or go to the OGs, Anthony or Winford.
Or Winford, like you said. But she was saying that also, you know, we don't know what's... We can't say it boring. We don't label that already.
Yeah.
But we don't know what's going on in Homeboy's personal
And there's
life.
so much things we don't get answers to, like, what the relationship there with you and DJ Frais.
Look how much of that is going on. We don't know. Look how much things people could ask him about. Because guess what? I don't think Alka's done an interview since, to my knowledge.
I think in Jamaica for 10 years.
Right. So
9.
him don't do an interview since the beef with Popcorn, the beef with Squash.
Beef with the Six.
The beef with the Six, I should say.
Yeah.
You see me? The DJ Frais situation. Yeah. There's a lot of things to still, like, find out what is going on. Or, you know, at least ask him what is going on. And I guess, you know, I don't know if that is a thing where his management is, because they look at them perfectly, PR-wise.
Yeah, I
there's
think,
a lot of that.
Yeah, I think the interview was very controlled, and I don't think them tell Cliff Hughes are bad of Cliff Hughes.
No, I don't think so. No.
But I think the fact that Cliff Hughes don't know one...
Yeah, that is it, bro.
We're link somebody. Because at one point, Cliff Hughes say, yo, you don't know my music.
And then,
why are you doing an interview with somebody that don't know your music?
And then it's not only that, bro. And I'm not gonna tell a legend like Cliff User for conduct him interview, but starting from the beginning with Alka, we know some of them things already.
Oh dear, oh my. Oil fly over on the head, bro. The interview was for people like Cliff Hughes. That is why it was done by him. Asking questions that he does not know. Questions that like-minded people like Cliff Hughes would want to know. People who don't know Alkaline, who don't know about Alkaline, where him get him name, what school him used to go, how much subject him have, this, that, and the third. He's interviewing him based on that. Asking the questions for people who don't know him is like a reintroductory to Alkaline. You know what I'm saying? He's being reintroduced. Allow me to reintroduce myself. You see me? So if you never get that, goddamn, bro, that fly over on the head. All of those relevant questions that you want to ask about the Six and Cartel and DJ Frais and Mavad, the one Popcorn and blase. You want all of those questions asked. None of y'all are gonna... No, we're not gonna get that interview there. Cause we're not gonna ask them questions there. And Alkaline is not gonna give that any time of day. And at them thing they don't realize, they don't understand. Cliff Hughes got the interview because he's not gonna ask those questions. You see me? He's not gonna ask those questions, or he was told not to, or maybe they signed off on the relevant questions that he would give attention to. So no one was gonna push Alkaline button like a Anthony Miller. I gotta ask the quote unquote hard questions. No, Alkaline don't want to deal with none of that. So yes, his thing is controlled, and that's a fact.
Like, yeah, we know him name Earl and Batley. We know the Arden roots. We know certain things already, bro. For me, if Alkaline is going to do an interview, it is about
MVP.
Yes, bro. It's about catching up.
The interview is supposed to be at least 3 hours.
You can.
At least
you can
3
get
hours.
Told, but bro, like I said, I just think, and we discussed it before, bro. I don't think the man is interested in making new fans. Him have who him have in terms of him fan base, and him just feed that base them. I don't think him business bow.
No, the dog should have. The dog should have forward to somebody in the space.
No, should have forward to you, but not even a girl.
No,
if not you,
yeah, then
them over the so.
Not heard them, man.
Yeah,
you know people always say me and I my beef.
But you are. You can't, bro. We can't stop saying. Come on now.
Listen, me attack.
All right.
Me and I them on phone. A reason. I thought about music and them something. Up to like last week, bro.
All right. So what is this? So
bro, there's no bro. Me and I them good, bro. I just media, bro. I just love controversy, bro. All right. Them love it more than me, no?
Exactly. Una love controversy. Una love the bull crap. Una love the mix up. Una love the drama and the artists not depend that. Una want the artist we do interview for mix up and drama sake, and he was not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that, and that nah, you know. I'm overs totally. Me fully understand what I say. The thing gov. Una want certain type of interview, certain type of content, and he's not giving it. Totally understand. Because obviously years and years him not doing an interview, and there are pertinent things that y'all want to know, many people want to know, even his fans want to know, and the interview drop and them not get none of that. So them left the interview like, damn, I didn't learn nothing new, damn. Like, he really ain't give us much. Damn, like, I was waiting on the interview. I was expecting this and expecting that. Some overs, but that's the problem. You expected. You should have expected the unexpected. Duh. Can't predict the man. Not the boss do no random.
Yeah, bro. I'm a dog them, bro.
Okay,
I'm a dog them.
Good to hear. Good to know.
But Alka, if anybody's supposed to get it, pause. I mean, because I remember say the boss got brought on. You don't know. You understand it? You understand? We get the backlash and we there same way so we can relate upon certain things. And I mean, but other than that, the interview it just never need. But
ask you reach out?
Reach? No. I'm not gonna reach out. Bro, them to be honest, and that's probably our bad, which is the whole media space, but them not seem accessible.
They're not.
Him do a BT interview. Flop.
I mean, the truth of the matter is,
it's not.
And I said it. I was on social media and I say, yo, it looked like for real. Maybe we just shouldn't want that from him anymore. Just don't expect that kind of conversation from him because for whatever reason, bro, don't seem willing to speak about nothing. Don't expect that from him. As his fans, as his loyal fans, and going to put out the music to Uno, and New Rules is going to sell out wherever it go. But as me, I tell Uno, don't expect no perspective from Alkaline unless you get it from the music. Okay, now go happen in an interview.
But you know,
and that, my friend, I co-sign. I totally agree with that. If you're expecting Alkaline to come and give perspective and talk about this person, and that is not, say for that you expect, it not gonna happen, brother. Even if you think you might talk about him dead father, is not, bro. If you can't figure them things out on the last in the sauce, if you're a fan and you're expecting certain things, no, you're not gonna get it. It's like being a fan of Sia and expecting Sia to come show her face and come do regular interview and sit down and chatty and chummy. Sia is not gonna do that. You have to know who the artist is. If you're a fan of the artist, know who the artist is, bro. You see me? You can't expect the artist to be somebody else or to be who he was when he first came out. Bro, it's been over 10 years. The artists have totally changed. Went from being extroverted to introverted. So if you not figure that part out, brother, the man is an hermit, bro. The man different.
When people need to remember about music, it's not only a competition, you know. It's a competition second. It's really a job.
Oh no, yeah. So
it's a job. So you have some people in them big work who don't want a promotion.
Yeah.
They're good at being the GM, and that's it.
They're alright where they are.
Yeah, me don't want to be the CEO. Me don't want to be a chairman. I just want to be the GM, and that's good. I feel like that's coming too much pressure.
How can I maximize on where I'm at now?
Yeah, and he's doing that. He might keep him on a show them across the diaspora, the whole of the East Coast, UK, you name it. And he do him thing.
Yeah, man.
Now, granted.
What the goddamn foolery is this? Brother, that analogy is so off, and the two want to sit down and co-sign each other, and nobody not correct it. Brother, Alkaline is the manager, the CEO, the boss. What you talk about? Boss favor, boss Dan favor, Dan, you're deaf. The man I'm on a boss. There's no boss above him. There's no one. So when you talk about, oh, he's comfortable being a GM, he doesn't want to be the CEO. What are you talking about, brother? That don't refer to Alkaline. If you're saying him have him on a company and he doesn't want to expand in other territories and make his company even bigger, spend more in marketing to make his brand bigger, say it's Adidas, and you want him to be big like Nike, I can understand that analogy, but you're coming talking about, oh, boss, like there's someone above him. Like, what are you talking about, brother? Man, stop the garbage, man. Stop the nonsense. You guys, you don't understand the artist, brother. The man I'm on a boss and him do things for him own a time, brother. And him not answer to no guy.
I feel like with the right person upon the phone, Kartel and Alkaline can have a conversation and them can link up. I personally feel so. I feel like teacher now meds him no more. I feel like him they were meds teacher, because if Kartel if do this song right now to Alka, you think Alka reply? I personally don't think so.
I think so.
Alka reply right now? Reason I'm not think so because he's not competitive.
I think so because here in the at least I'm going off of history when it comes to him and him beefs. Him relish a clash. I think him relish a clash. I think, but the way him do it is like him have forget a reason. Is it?
But like him might get like a sub.
Like him will sub, you know. But then it's like a thing, and then if you latch to the sub and say you got this him, then him worried. But him now go time wait for say yo call name this you this and that is a sub. Him just drop subs. I feel like if Kartel they say yo something about Alkaline, I feel like him would reply.
Well,
I feel that way.
Once again, I agree with the hombre right there, sir. If Kartel was to this Alkaline directly, Alkaline definitely attack that. Alkaline run from that. But if a sub for sub, Alkaline go do that, bro. Remember good where the man do to squash, no? A turtleneck, man call the man, you know, and chronicle frog face, you know, and popcorn microwave, you know, and flap can. The man, yo, bro, the man no call people name, you know. Remember good, man, you want to call a name about the madden pronounce you. See a man, them box a little fleshy, them monks you. And you want to tell me say you wicked man like a punk, you them afraid. You understand? The man call them ticks and them sinting the bro. The man not call name like that. So you have to overs, but if you this the man directly, him a forward for you at the dancehall boogie man. That, you see me? But differently though, differently. if Kartel was to this Alkaline, he would step out big bold. Him not afraid of no artist. I assure you of that.
Genuine.
But do we want that though?
No. And the reason why I don't want it is because we're not trying to swerve away from Alkaline, but I don't think Kartel needs to be in the space where he's in that light anymore in terms of...
Would I want a clash between Alkaline and Kartel? Not really, because Kartel at the end of his career, the tail end last in the sauce, no make no sense. If I peak for peak, yeah, but nah. People, you know, so me not gonna drop in the whole rice part, but people are beer rain outside. Up in the Chilani right now for New Rules and a beer rain, storm and thunder. Yeah, it affect me recording. So, yo, me go tomorrow me deal with the rice. You don't know the rice video and ray. You see me vulture that tomorrow. So, people, check out the full Let's Be Honest podcast, you know, on this topic. Check it out over there and share your views and perspective. You know that go already. Blessings and respect. I'm the captain of the Vulture Squad. I go edit this right now and then head over to New Rules. So big up on yourself. Love and respect.